How do elements of a drama help you understand a character's perspective? In this lesson, you have just explored some jobs that go into a play. Now you will learn the elements of drama. You will learn that drama can be read or performed, that the features bring enjoyment to the audience, and that it helps convey the character's point of view. In Brighton Beach Memoirs, written by Neil Simon, the main character is Eugene Jerome. Through his actions and his words, he shows you his love for baseball and for the New York Yankees. Now let's take a closer look at Neil Simon. Neil Simon was born on July 4th, 1927 in New York. He worked as a television comedy writer in the 1950s and won numerous awards for his plays, such as a Tony and an Academy Award. He also won a Pulitzer Prize for drama. He's the only playwright to have 4 Broadway productions running at the same time. And he based his trilogy on his own life. Brighton Beach Memoirs was based on himself as a boy, and Biloxi Blues on the experiences he had in the Army, and Broadway Bound about his early writing career. Now let's look at the elements of drama. A drama is a type of narrative fiction performed by actors in front of an audience. A drama could be a novel. A novel is meant to be read, and it's organized by chapters. A drama, on the other hand, could be read, but it could also be watched, and it's organized by acts and scenes. They both have characters, a setting, a plot, and a theme. Now let's think more about what you know about novels and dramas. Dialogue is what the character in a play says or thinks. It allows the audience to understand how the character thinks, feels, or reacts to a situation. Dialogue is lines of spoken conversation in a play. Each line of dialogue is labeled with the name of the character and who says the line. So, for example, in a play, the characters are at the very beginning. That way the actors can find their lines easily, and what they are to say comes after the character's name. Whereas in a novel, what the character is saying is outlined with quotation marks, and then who the character is. Asked Ella, Sarah replied, or said Ella. Now let's look at some stage directions. Stage directions describe how a character in a play should move or react, or how something should look. Stage directions are written in italic and appear in parentheses. So, for example, in a play, Jake would need to look at his watch. Where if I want to say that in a novel, I need to have it written. Jake looked at his watch, and then he said his lines. The next one, Jesse, I need to tell what Jesse did. So in a play, it'll be in italics and it'll be in parentheses. Pulls out train schedule and reads it. But in a novel, it'll indicate it within the text. Jesse pulled out a train schedule and began reading it. In the last one, can you find where it is for the play and in a novel? You're right. Looks towards train track frowning, and frowning as he looked towards the train track. Now you will distinguish dialogue from stage directions. Stage directions indicate how a character feels. For example, if Carly stomps out of a room, it would indicate that she's probably angry. But if Carly glides out of the room, it would indicate that she's happy or excited about something. An audience cannot see the stage directions. Therefore, they rely on the actor's performance to understand the character's perspective. A character's perspective tells how the character thinks or feels about something. And we can see character's perspective through the words or dialogue an actor will give, and stage directions, or the actions that an actor gives. All of that feeds into the character's perspective. A character in a play can often reveal his or her perspective by talking directly to the audience. In the play, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Eugene often talks directly to the audience. He shares his thoughts and his feelings and his reactions to the audience, but this is not known by the other characters of the play. It would be hard to let the audience know his thoughts and feelings any other way. So let's look at one of the scenes from Brighton Beach Memoirs. Eugene is the character. He turns to the audience again. She gets all this special treatment because the doctors say she has some kind of flutter in her heart. I got hit with a baseball right in the back of the skull. I saw 2 of everything for a week and still had to carry a block of ice home every afternoon. Girls are treated like queens. Maybe that's what I should have been born, an Italian girl. This is similar to a novel written in first person. It helps the reader and the audience comprehend the character's perspective. Now you will read a scene from Brighton Beach Memoirs and see how an actor can reveal his thoughts or feelings to you.